What if every single conversation your company should be having could actually happen with ease? Every day, investors, analysts, shareholders, and strategic partners discover your company. They read your press releases, watch your CEO interviews, listen to your podcasts, attend conferences, download investor presentations, visit your website. They become interested, then they have questions. And that's where most companies lose the conversation. Not because the answers don't exist, but because, let's face it, no one is available to answer them right when they're needed most. Every unanswered question is a missed opportunity to build understanding, strengthen confidence, and shape how the market understands your company. Introducing Brody Digital, a fully managed, AI-powered capital markets corporate communications infrastructure, purpose-built to transform every corporate communication into the beginning of an instant, intelligent, company-approved conversation. Every press release, every investor presentation, every conference presentation, every CEO interview, every podcast, every webinar, every page of your website, every piece of content you've invested in creating becomes a gateway to your latest corporate knowledge and your latest corporate narrative. Even yesterday's press release or last year's investor presentation becomes an entry point to your latest strategy, your latest milestones, and your most current public disclosures, available instantly through one toll-free phone number, SMS texting, interactive web chat, and intelligent, responsive email, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Brody is comprehensively trained on your approved corporate messaging, your investor presentations, annual reports, press releases, conference presentations, CEO interviews, technical papers, website content, the entirety of your approved corporate knowledge, and a strategic corporate narrative carefully developed with your organization. So every conversation is immediate, intelligent, consistent, accurate, company approved, and always aligned with your latest corporate narrative. The result? Your executive team spends less time answering repetitive questions and more time leading the business. Your investor relations team focuses on high-value relationships instead of routine inquiries. That's executive leverage, extending your organization's knowledge without extending your executive calendar. Every marketing campaign, every public relations initiative, every investor presentation, and every corporate communication now includes a simple call to action. Questions? Call Brody, text Brody, chat with Brody, email Brody. Every interaction becomes an opportunity to educate, to capture qualified investor leads, to grow your investor newsletter, to identify strategic partners, to generate valuable communications analytics, and to better understand what the market is asking. This isn't software. It's not another AI application. It's a fully managed capital markets corporate communications infrastructure, a new category, a new organizational capability, designed, deployed, maintained, and continuously evolved alongside your organization. Think back to the mid-1990s. Many companies questioned whether they really needed a website. Others believed email would never become an essential business communication tool. Today, it's almost impossible to imagine a credible public company without either. We believe we're standing at another defining moment, not with websites, not with email, but with conversational communications. Organizations that embrace this new capability early have the opportunity to become more accessible, more responsive, more informative, and better understood. As your company grows, Brody grows with it. Helping your organization communicate with thousands of investors simultaneously through one trusted capital markets corporate communications infrastructure. Because the companies that communicate most effectively become the companies that are understood most clearly. And in capital markets, the market can only value what it understands. This is Brody Digital, a new category, a new organizational capability. The moment content ends, the conversation should begin.